I grew up, my parents, and I think probably most people of their sort of class and generation, and especially my grandparents, spoke in nothing but idiom. Here we are, idiom. Now that's a peculiar phrase that is specific to that language. So it's a group of words that only that language would use, and if you translated it into another language, it wouldn't make any sense at all. So let's have a look. Just to let you know how confusing this can be, you can have an anticipatory subject, you can have ungrammatical, you can have metaphorical or prepositional. Well, that was helpful, wasn't it? It's just, so we've got here, when push comes to shove. That means when everything's all gone terribly wrong, you just have to do what you've got to do. When push comes to shove. I remember some years ago hearing on a radio programme, a Dutch one, The Elephant in the Room, which, there is no elephant in the room, but when people, and it very rapidly got adopted from that into the English language, it means the thing that we're not talking about. So, for instance, supposing I was going on about how fat everybody's getting, going, isn't it terrible? You might say, well, the elephant in the room is, Sarah, you're very fat. But we're not talking about that. Another one, when I was a little girl, we lived next door to a Swiss German lady, and when she first came to the country, she was on the bus, and she wasn't quite sure when to get off, and this person said, "It's okay, I will tell you." And then they got to the bus stop, and this other passenger said, "Come on, get off," and she had no idea what you and I would mean. Right, now's the time for you to get off. But saying, "Come on, get off," just put poor old Ingrid into a complete confusal, because that, I should have said confusion, we say confusal in the family, another sort of familiar idiom if you like. It's just odd ways of saying things, and I rather regret their demise, it has to be said, but it does make more sense, I'll be honest. See you soon.